Welcome to Let's Play Wave Race 64 here at Trippy Commentaries. It's the middle of summer, a perfect time to jump into the OG racing game for the Nintendo 64. In fact, this was a launch title, and I think it's a game that all of us who grew up with the N64 played the hell out of. So let's jump into it. Let's play Wave Race 64. I am RJ, joined by FPS Kyle.
Yeah, let's bust these jet skis out, man. I haven't played this in a long time. Remember when Nintendo 64 first came out, they had the Mario and they had this as like your demo games you go play.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, we're like on water. It was totally new for all of us, and it's exactly what I remember it being like. So can't wait to get into this today.
Let's see, this guy's last name is Mariner. That's got to be a good sign. Let's try him out. And I believe somewhere here in Paradise, I don't know if he's in some sort of a submarine or a yacht or maybe they're in the crowd.
Who knows?
Is C-Dub. Corey, can you hear us okay?
I can hear you just fine, and actually I have my eyes right here on you guys. I'll be able to watch you race around here, and I'm going to sit back here on the beach with this nice rum runner. It's a delicious frozen beverage, and enjoy watching you guys here.
Alright, so those of you who have yet to play this game, it's a pretty crazy game. You have to go in between these bumpers, which speeds you up. As you can see, there's about 5 little meters down there, and if you can go through 5 in a row, you get max power, which means you are as fast as possible. Looks like we're going to have to, there must be a button to make it so you can do sharp turning. Now, we have yet to play this game that much. We really only did one quick practice round. That's good enough. And hopefully we can come through. It looks like the Z button, Kyle, is the sharp turning button. We'll have to use that to our advantage.
Okay, now also another thing to mention here, if you don't go between them, you can only miss 5 of them. And then you're forced to retire. So you've missed 3 so far.
Oh, wow.
So,
forgot about that.
Yep, gotta definitely stay in between the markers.
It is the final lap. Corey, did you play Wave Race 64 back in the day?
Oh, absolutely. Unfortunately, I didn't own a Nintendo 64 until later in the game's life cycle. I think the game that finally made me go get it was WrestleMania 2000. Obviously right around 2000. So, but I did have the PlayStation and I played Jet Moto a lot, and then eventually I did get this game once I did own the Nintendo 64 and played through it quite a bit. It's definitely a really cool game. This was definitely an innovator as far as, vehicles racing on the water. I mean, I can't really think of any other games prior to this one that really relied on that mechanic and that part of gameplay.
All right, so RJ takes first place in the first race here. See if I can match him in the second.
Yep. Sunset Bay. Yeah, this game reminds me of Hydro Thunder. Of course, not on that grand of a scale where Hydro Thunder you're using power boats. Another game we like here a lot in Trippy Commentaries is Jet Moto.
Yep.
We'll definitely be jumping into that series at some point. For those of you who were big PlayStation fans, that was PlayStation's answer to Wave Race for the most part, and kind of F-Zero and a couple other games as well. But yeah, this is a hell of a game. You could tell it still holds up. One thing we got to give it credit, being that this is a launch title for the N64, the water graphics there and physics are actually pretty damn good.
Yeah, they are.
The lighting's pretty good. You definitely get a good, good environment here. Nice sunset beach area as Kyle drives in there, but looks like to have hold on and keep his first place rank.
Yeah, I felt I had a pretty good line through that one. Hopefully I can repeat it here on the second lap.
And we will be playing through single player mode, unlocking all of the courses. Kyle missed 2 in a row. Be careful. You've been passed.
No, I got her.
Nice. Sharp turn here will get you in first. A little bit bumped, but you can definitely make up for it. You're at max power. Last lap, Kyle.
Evened up.
There you go. Taking over first. Yeah, this game has some really cool unlockables. You can actually unlock a dolphin that you can drive around in.
That's awesome.
All these courses kind of get remixed in some aspects, and there's a lot of different varieties here for courses. This is one of the best games, even to this day, for the Nintendo 64. So I know those of you who haven't played this game, chances are you probably will not go back and play it, but it's definitely worth a playthrough. I know they did release a sequel, I believe, for the GameCube that, from what I hear, was not that good at all. I didn't play it. But I demand a sequel for the Wii U. Hopefully we can see a brand new Wave Race with high-definition graphics.
And maybe with Wave Runners, because I don't think too many people drive jet skis anymore. Maybe some, badass Yamaha Wave Runner that's all souped up. Yeah, I would like to see them bring this stuff back, because I feel now they have, like, from GTA 5, the water graphics and the AI of the water and the waves and everything is much more improved now. As we see in GTA, we can actually ride the Wave Runner, so you can kind of pull your own little version of this in GTA 5. Yeah. But Corey, how's the weather at where we're at right now, man? It's kind of foggy, a little misty. Where are you at, man?
Yeah, I'm actually watching you guys remotely. I'm still here on the beach.
Okay.
Of course, have the high technology Trippy Commentaries communication device, keeping me in touch with you guys. I watch you everywhere you go. You cannot escape my watching eyes, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I know we upgraded that device to be waterproof for you. It's definitely coming in handy.
Well, after he dropped it in the water a few times, we had no choice.
Uh-oh. Yeah. One fault for me. It's okay, though. I am in first place. Oh, there we go. Almost spoke too soon. Yeah, Corey, visibility might not be the best here as there's a lot of fog. We got some ducks going around. Perhaps this is the location from Duck Hunt from the original NES. Might have to watch out for the dog, as this is also a Nintendo game. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Fell down.
Only got 2 more misses left. And you'll have to retire.
Oh, jeez. This is a tough course.
Narrow and...
Oh, jeez. Man, I'm probably just going to have to be conservative here. I mean, we did get to first place, and I think retiring would not be what we need. Maybe I can at least be conservative and pull off at least a third place finish. Hell, maybe even a second.
You can't miss another one here, so...
Yeah, I got to remember to use that sharp turning mechanic. That's crucial for this game.
Very crucial.
And,
oh!
There we go. Dirty Fighter. Whoa.
Got her again.
Damn.
Whatever you gotta do to not miss these.
The slalom here is not easy. Unfortunately, we have fallen back into fourth place.
Oh, right.
Whoa! Little,
Right.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, nice. Saved it.
Barely.
Oh, we got flipped around.
Oh, man. What the hell's going on here? Alright, well, that's okay. We're not going to finish the best, but we do have some points built up. So
we won 2 first place
it's
finishes.
like, of course, right now the World Cup's going on. As long as you get those points early, you can kind of phone it in towards the end. Corey, I know, of course, you're a big fan of the Nintendo 64. N64 has a bunch of good racing games. San Francisco Rush, of course, Mario Kart. You got to say, this is one of the best ones available.
Yeah, man. This is definitely one of my favorites on the system. For anybody out there who may have not been around during the N64's life cycle and is going back and collecting, this is definitely one of those must-have titles that really represents what the N64 was all about and what it brought to the table. Because as we had said before, this is one of the launch titles. So, this was one of those big things that Nintendo relied on to get people to buy the system. And I think it definitely achieved that goal.
Yeah, it did.
Got ran over.
Yeah, it's funny, too, because I've been playing some Mario Kart lately, and it's kind of funny playing a game like this where you expect to pull out a red shell or something, but this is straight up. Maybe this game would have been even better with some Road Rash-esque weaponry.
Yeah.
Maybe as you're riding on your jet ski, you can pull out a chain or a crowbar and give it to Jeter there.
Harpoon gun.
All right, that's okay, Kyle. It's your first. Oh, make that second miss.
Oh, did I miss 2 there?
Yeah, you missed 2 back to back. This is going to be tough. We need a good finish here from you. Oh, jeez.
Oh, good. Here.
Definitely.
As long as I don't get run over again, it should be all right.
Yeah.
This one here actually has a long period of no buoys that you got to go around. So this is definitely make up some time here at the end. It's pretty much a straight
you're
shootout right at the end here.
The whole ending really doesn't have any. All right, final lap. Kyle, hopefully you can come through clutch here. Whoa, watch out. Oh, geez, there's going to be 1 miss, 2 miss. No. Okay, that's okay. You still have 1 more, and I think this might be the last one. From now on, you can put the jet boost. Oh, gee. Oh, boy, that was close. Forgot about those last 2. All right, I think you're in good shape. You're definitely faster than that guy. There he goes. And despite not coming out with a first place finish, we'll take second.
I think overall, though, I think we'll still be in first place.
Absolutely. I think that should put us soundly in first. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that's the last course, is it not? Guess we'll find out. All right, by 3 points.
Take victory. Of course, we only needed 8 to move on, and so we are moving on to the next stage.
Oh, geez, so we have more to go. Round 5.
I remember this one is tough because you actually have to go in between buildings.
Oh, God, Port Blue.
Yep.
Corey, do you remember Port Blue?
I do not right offhand, but perhaps, yeah, it looks like we're going to have a lot more obstacles in the water this time to avoid.
Yeah.
This is crazy. We got a helicopter here. Okay. Looks like we're going through a tunnel. Hopefully this is the right way. Another level that doesn't seem to have a ton of bumpers. That's good, because those misses can kill you, man. That's sometimes the most distracting thing of all. In fact,
I'm sure there's going to be some. Whoa, left. Gotta go left.
Whoa, that's a sharp turn right there.
You got some ramps here on this one.
I remember there are ways to do jumps and tricks and whatnot. Not sure if I remember. We'll have to do some practicing off screen to get better, so that way we can defeat the next cup. Hopefully we can defeat this one. Whoa. Not bad graphics, you gotta say. This game kind of holds up. Whoa. Corey, I know you're a big Jet Moto fan. If you had to pick one to prefer, what do you think? Is it Wave Race or Jet Moto?
Man, me personally, I gotta go Jet Moto. Though I must say, I kind of feel like the graphics were better on this game than they were in Jet Moto. I actually have 2 of the Jet Moto games on the PlayStation 3 that I've downloaded. And I gotta say, guys, the graphics don't really hold up quite as well in those Jet Moto games.
Man, it's been a long time since I've played Jet Moto. How is it? Is it still fun, and how are the controls?
You know, sometimes the controls can be a little bit wonky, but it's definitely still fun. It still holds up, and maybe, hopefully at some point we can cover it here on Trippy Commentaries, because it's definitely a great game to play with your buddies.
Man, I am falling off here.
We're just battling here.
Yeah, definitely in a battle. Alright, there's the finish line. Oh, unfortunately I finished 4th. This is going to hurt us.
Alright.
Let's see where this puts us. Alright, well,
still in the mix.
We are tied for 2nd with Stewart. Hayami is up by 1 point. Hopefully, FPS Kyle can come through in the final round. Southern Islands, I think we can pull this off.
I think this one's got a lot of slaloms here on it, just by looking at it, because there's a lot of straightaways.
Yeah, we here at Trippy Commentaries are based in Tampa Bay, Florida. I've had a job once where I was renting out wave runners and jet skis and parasailing and all that, so this is kind of nostalgic for me.
Yeah, I've been always fortunate to have wave runners pretty much most of my life. I was pretty much brought up on them. Probably one of the only people who actually appreciates when we get a storm that comes into the Gulf of Mexico, because one thing I like to do is we go out at John's Pass there, and there's a sandbar little ways out, and when the surf is way up, because the storm is coming in, sometimes you can get about 8 to 9 foot breaks out there on that sandbar. Of course, I wouldn't recommend anybody to try to surf those, because it's just, you know,
very dangerous.
Waves are crashing everywhere, and there's a lot of high currents. But on the wave runner, it's very fun. You hit it at the right time, right as it's crashing, and shoots you about 10 to 15 feet up in the air. It's pretty good, pretty good adrenaline rush. That's for damn sure.
All right, looking good, Kyle. You're well in first place. It's just all about those misses.
Know, that's what I was...
The good thing is you are on the final lap. This is the home stretch to victory. We can take over the #1 ranking overall. Here we go. Man, Corey, how's it going on the beach? Are you watching out for pelicans?
Yeah, these damn seagulls keep coming and trying to steal my Cheetos. Other than that, everything's gravy, though. I see Kyle is battling it out here for first place. It's going to be a photo finish here.
He's got one down. Oh, man. You can go under there, Kyle. Oh, jeez.
Come on, come on, come on.
Gonna have to boost up. You're in third place. Oh, jeez. And the dock has knocked us out. It is the last lap, and we've fallen into fourth. Unfortunately, there's the finish line. And I'm sure you'll pass in the third, but I don't think that'll be good enough. Let's see where we finish off in the final standings.
Probably third place.
2 points gives us a third place finish.
Hey, bronze medal, first attempt, not bad.
Not bad. We are playing this just completely off the cuff. We did one practice run where we didn't even realize the sharp turn button, so it made it a little bit tougher. But hey, there you have it. There we are. That's us on the right, the slightly chubby guy with the weird-looking diving suit, I guess, on.
Maybe that's what our problem was. If our guy would have lost a little weight, maybe we could have pulled out a first place finish.
It's like jockeys. You don't put a fat guy on a horse. You got to get the smallest guy possible. I mean, these guys who ride the horses weigh about 90 pounds, probably less. We need a skinnier guy. I think we've learned our mistake. When we tackle the next courses, we will have a better racer and we will get first place because we have room to improve. That's for sure.
Always room to improve.
Thank you guys for joining us here for some Let's Play Wave Race 64. We're taking it way back. Let us know, of course, if you guys had fun with it back in the day. And we look forward to seeing you in the next episode. I'm RJ for FPS Kyle.
Take it easy, everybody.
Take it out, C-Dub.
Yeah, guys, thanks for joining us here today in Paradise, running around, wave racing it up on the Nintendo 64. Make sure, if you haven't already, click that subscribe button. Stay tuned. We got a lot of cool current and retro games, sports, movies, music, the whole 9 yards. Definitely stay tuned. And as always, guys, stay trippy.